How do you find the elderly people to take care of?
Great question. Marketing comes in many different forms, but one of the most popular ways is working with placement agents, which are basically like realtors for seniors.
Yeah.
So when a senior falls and breaks their hip and the doctor says they can't go home alone, the family works with a placement agent who will say, okay, what, amenities do you want? What price point are you looking for? What location works for you? And then they'll take you around to a couple different properties. You'll choose the best one for you. It doesn't cost the family anything.
Oh, insurance covers it?
No, the homeowner or the facility owner has a contract with all these agencies.
Wow.
So they will pay half of the first month's rent. So if
Okay.
it costs $7,000 a month to live in the assisted living home, you'll owe them $3,500.
That's not bad.
No,
Wow.
I mean, paying for speed, because if that senior's going to live with me for an average of 3.5 years at $7,000 a month, I'll pay $3,500 all day long.
Yeah. And does that cover food?
The $7,000 to live
Yeah.
in the home. Oh yeah. So a private bedroom, private bath, their food, 24/7 care. There's typically a private chef in the
Wow.
homes,
Fancy.
activities, all sorts of different fun stuff.
Sign me up. I'll take a private chef at 75.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of people who come into our homes or even hear me say that number and they're like, $7,000 a month. That's insane. How do people afford that? I'm like, you tally up your mortgage. You tally up if you had a private chef, someone doing your laundry, bathing you, wiping your bum,
Yeah.
giving you your medication, like all these different things. It costs a lot. All
Yeah.
your activities, all your entertainment. It costs a lot for you to live. Why do you think it's not going to cost a lot for a senior to
Especially
live?
for senior, because they need extra care.
They need the care, right? I'm not getting, bathed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't think I'd want that at this age, at least. Maybe when I'm older.
Yes.
We'll see. So how many homes do you have right now?
Currently, we own and operate 3 homes, and then we invest in a bunch across the country. But I teach and train people how to do this. For the last 10 years, we've been training people at the RAL Academy how to do this. We've got thousands of students across the country who've opened homes. It's not
Wow.
a franchise, so I don't own their homes or take anything from them. I just show people how to do this.
That's incredible. So
Yeah.
you've changed thousands of lives.
I mean, I would like to say that.
That's incredible because it's passive income. They're getting paid every single month and it's
Yeah.
5 to 10 hours a week.
Yeah.
I mean, this sounds like a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite real estate investment opportunity for sure, because of the longevity in it, because of the, inevitability of it, and because it does serve a really population that's going to need us, right?
Yeah.
Like children and the elderly are some of the most vulnerable people that we, have on planet Earth. And to me, being able to care for people, who cared for us, who gave a lot to us, that means a lot.
It's a great service too.
Absolutely.
I think you can sleep at night knowing you're providing a great product and a great service.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I try to teach all of our students to do. I'm like, there's enough people doing harm in this world. There's enough people who aren't giving the seniors what they need. Be one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Be
The
one of the
average
ones.
family I just saw this can't afford a house anymore.
That is crazy.
Crazy. When our parents were growing up, that
Yeah.
was easy. Like out of
Yeah.
college, they got a house.
Yeah.
I heard I just had this group called Retirement House on the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen them,
Uh-uh.
but it's like 6 people. They're all between 70 and
Oh,
90.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes, I love them.
Yeah. So they're awesome. They just came on and they were saying when they got out of college, houses were like $20,000.
It's crazy.
And now the average house is like $450.
It's insane. I mean, truly, it feels like, and people will say this to me on TikTok, they're like, the boomers ruined everything, right? Like they got everything the best and we can't do that anymore. And I'm like, well, the world is different.
Yeah.
You could be making money off having a podcast, but they didn't have that opportunity, right? They had very different opportunities. We have, the world is our oyster right now. You could be friends with someone in Beijing who's your best friend. They didn't really have that openness and connection that we have. So pros and cons to everything, but definitely real estate, it's a whole nother ballgame what we're dealing with than what they had.
Absolutely.